Hi guys, this is Miss Juracko. Welcome to day one of distance learning for reading in second grade. We're going to start with Fishing in the Rain. So you can see my book in front of me. And I see the family of bunnies there and a bear. So I'm thinking, what's going to happen when I read this story? It's part of the Hoppers series. Fishing in the Rain. The Hoppers had 1 week left before school began. They were supposed to go camping with Grandpa Grizzly, but it rained and rained. "Come on, Hoppers, we'll go camping rain or shine," said Grandpa Grizzly. "Won't the tent get wet?" asked Floppy Ears. "We won't be able to build a campfire," said Speedy Legs. "Our hot dogs and marshmallows will get soggy," said Fluffy Tail. "Camping isn't any fun in the rain," sniffed Snubby Nose. "But fish always bite when it rains," said Grandpa Grizzly. He pulled out 4 new fishing bowls for the Hoppers. "We'll go fishing," cried the Hoppers. "Thank you, Grandpa Grizzly." The 4 Hoppers carried their poles into the woods. Grandpa Grizzly set up his tent. Inside, it was dry and comfortable, but the Hoppers didn't mind the rain. They sat on the banks of the river and fished. Grandpa Grizzly said, "You must be quiet so you don't scare the fish." Just then, Speedy Legs began to sneeze. He sneezed so loudly that not a fish would bite. Then Floppy Ears began to cough. She coughed so much that the fish all swam away. "I think we have been in the rain too long," said Grandpa Grizzly. "We should go in the tent before you all catch colds." "But I want to fish some more," said Snubby Nose. "You can cast one more time," said Grandpa Grizzly. Snubby Nose cast as far as he could, but he cast so hard that he fell right into the water. "Help me," cried Snubby Nose. "I can't swim." Grandpa Grizzly jumped into the river and pulled Snubby Nose up. Then he carried Snubby Nose to shore and wrapped a towel around him. "Oh no, my fishing pole is still in the water," cried Snubby Nose. Grandpa Grizzly leapt bravely back into the chilly river. He found Snubby Nose's pole on the muddy bottom. Then he handed it to Snubby Nose before getting out of the water. "My hook is caught on something," said Snubby Nose. "Something is pulling on the line," said Speedy Legs. "It's wiggling around," said Fluffy Tail. "It's bending your pole," said Floppy Ears. "You've caught a fish, Snubby Nose," said Grandpa Grizzly. "Reel it in." Snubby Nose pulled on the pole and reeled the line in. The fish was so strong, all the Hoppers had to help him pull. Finally, they caught the biggest fish they'd ever seen. "Let's go into our tent and have a fish dinner," said Grandpa Grizzly. All the Hoppers went into the tent, dried off, and ate a fresh fish dinner. They went camping and fished for 5 days, and Grandpa Grizzly was the only one who caught a cold. The end. So your assignment is eventually to retell all the important parts of the story, but that is day 2. So day 1, I want you to go back. You can listen to me reread, and I want you to stop on page 5 and pause my recording and talk to your parent or someone with you about what happened in the story so far. Stop again on page 8 and tell them what happened next. Stop again on page 10 and then also on page 12. So you should be stopping my recording 4 times to tell your parent or guardian what has happened so far. Day 2, you're going to write the events in the story down and draw pictures to go with those events. Make sure when you're reading, you use sequencing words like first, this happened, next, this happened, then this happened, and last, this happened. Bye guys, I'll talk to you tomorrow.